What's happening? What's the dealio? It's your boy 2 1s. Back in the building. Shout out to everybody. It's hot as hell. I just doing this beater to come on around this corner, man. Stroll with your B-O-Y. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing great. I know my shit still I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. I'm gonna get it straight. But I don't know, man. Got a lot to discuss. I'm gonna say it like this. You know, first of all, may God bless you and your families. Always in my prayers. I prayed a prayer for everybody, every subscriber the other night. I really did it. I don't just say that. I did. Hope all is well. It's your boy, of course. I'm going to get right to this. I got some stuff I want to say. Okay? Parting shot. This ain't even part of the video. This ain't even, you know, but I'm just going to give you a little, like I do now, I give you a little jab, a little something, a little parting shot. The Oklahoma City Thunder just won the NBA championship, right? Right? And you have people talking about every player's wife was white. Does that really matter? Do that matter to y'all? I'm just asking. Do that matter? You see, for people to have dealt with racism for so many years, why is it that is always brought up by them people sometimes? I just got to be real about it. Why does that matter? They won a championship and y'all worried about the color of their wife? Oh, man, I swear, bro. That's why a lot of people, platforms, are constantly shadow banned or blocked because they not going with this. Come on, man. Sex and beef sells. Arguments, all that kind of stuff. That stuff sells. Going back and forth on whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on YouTube, all that stuff sells. But I'm not buying it though. You know what I mean? That's come on now. But anyway, y'all do know that God will humble you. God will humble you. He truly will. As soon as you think that you becoming so much that you don't need him, or that you are so much above everybody else, he'll humble you. You'll mess around and be rich and be alone. You understand what I'm saying? Because he will humble you. He will humble you. I've said it before. He will humble you. You see, be careful about how you view us little people. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have so much and you've got such a big ego that you look at a person's pockets as opposed to how they fit you and whether they're a perfect match or not. And I feel like I understand that don't no woman want no broke man. I understand that completely. You understand what I'm saying? That's why single men and men should work so hard. They work so hard and they go to work. They have 2 or 3 jobs. They do this, do that because they don't want no woman ever trying to say that they take care of them because it will happen. And I'm pretty sure it has happened. See, that's what I don't like. See, in certain relationships, you have people that they really competing with you, and they in a relationship with you, but they want to make sure everybody know that they are responsible for everything going on in the relationship. That's a race. You see what I'm saying? So when you say that you don't want to date a man that's working a 9 to 5, okay, you go get you a rich man then. He don't need you. He don't need you. He can go find any woman. They got the same money you got. It's girls throwing themselves at him all the time. All the time. So I mean, come on. God will humble you. If you're not careful. If you're not careful, he will humble you. Every time. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, people get spoiled, and they think that they on levels that other people will never get to reach, or they just don't see themselves dating nobody that got less than them. That's why it's best to build with somebody, because you don't want to go in a situation having nobody. You know, I'm telling you, man. Sometimes people use money as control. If they got everything, then anytime they get ready, they can cut it off from you. Then what? That's why it's important to try to bring something to the table. But when you want to say you ain't dating this and dating that, and people getting upset because they got to go shop at this certain place now because they ain't got the money, what are you saying to your fans? What are you saying to the people that love you? Y'all little people to me. I don't want to go shop at Walmart. That's what you're saying. See, that's nah, man. That's God is saying no. He said, "Come here for a minute." He said, your britches done got too big. You want to start sizing up bank accounts to decide who gonna be your man. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. And sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes it's about who you with. Sometimes, fellas, if you got a lady and you dating this lady, you don't know who got a problem with this lady. Sometimes these females or niggas or men, they coming at these people when y'all in relationships because of the other person. If you tell your homegirl, man, if your homegirl know and she see you, dang, Deborah, I ain't never seen you this happy. Or just anybody in the street, I ain't never seen you this happy, because you got that person that you with. Next thing you know, what's gonna happen? You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be people that's gonna throw it at you just because you in that relationship. You in a loving relationship. But sometimes it ain't about you. People get big ass egos. If you with somebody, ladies, and niggas coming at you left and right, and a lot of times it be niggas that's connected to the person. It ain't even about you. A lot of times it ain't about you. Somebody wanna hurt that woman or that man. That's it. Mission accomplished. Sometimes it's about who you with. People want to connect. They get to talk. They come at you because of that man or that woman. Simple. That's what it's all about. Sometimes it's based off that person you with, because people are fixated on not seeing that person happy, or somebody has a grudge against that person. That's what it is. And some people just, I mean, hell, don't nobody want to see who happy around this motherfucker. Hardly nobody. It's sick. But sometimes you gotta think. Then when you, the man or woman, you start feeling yourself because these people coming at you because of that person, then you start doing this and doing that. That person gone. That person gone. Watch most of them people be gone too. You understand? They didn't accomplish what they wanted to accomplish. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it's just, nah, man. Sometimes it's about who you with, man, and sometimes it's about who you know. At a place you work, any place. If somebody care about you enough and love what you do, they don't care about your damn color. A lot of them, some people don't care about you. They gonna talk up for you, and they gonna help you out. It's all about how hard you work and your mannerism. And I want to talk to y'all about the white feather. The white feather. I know y'all probably have seen this white feather that be floating sometimes if you're walking. Like I was walking the other day and it's a white feather was floating. And I just reached out and I grabbed it, right? Sitting in the garage the other day. The white feather came floating between the Jeep and the car under the garage, right? So I said, man, what does that mean? Why do I see these white feathers? And you know what I did, y'all? This is no lie. I apologize again for this, because I really do believe I done messed up my camera if this video look fuzzy. But I'm putting out this banking. I said, what does that mean why I keep seeing these white feathers? And I said, you know what? I think it's the ancestors. I just said, me, I just came something spiritual. Because that's what I felt. I felt that way. I said, that's got to be a message from the ancestors or something. I said, I'm guessing. I said, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I said, I really do feel that way. I said, that's a message from the ancestors. I'm not alone. You know what I mean? So I said, shit. I said, man, let me, and Google ain't always right. I don't think, but still. I Googled it. You know who Google is? You. We Google. We don't need Google. Google need us. Google the shit. What did it say? Angels. Message from angels. Passed on loved ones. Sending you a message. Letting you know you're not alone. I'm not lying to you. Look it up. I don't Google shit. I think it. Then I Google to see if I'm right. For real. Nah. Do. Alien activate. Do. I ain't playing. Think I'm bullshit. That's exactly how it happened. Before I get off here. Friends with the opposite sex. What y'all think about that? That's an interesting conversation I seen somebody having the other night. What y'all think about that? Friends with the opposite sex. Do you think a man and a woman can actually be friends? And I believe in that. Because, I've been friends with somebody and then, you know what I mean? Real shit. Most people who know me won't believe that shit was for nothing. Nigga, you're lying. You know you hit. And most likely they would be right, but no, I didn't. It's people I didn't, literally friends with. I'm talking about bad. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is, ooh? I don't know what the fuck wrong. But anyway, but how y'all feel about that? If you got a woman and you got a man, how you feel? How do you feel about your woman going to the gym and it's a muscle-bound dude that's her aerobics instructor? To help her with her diet and her weightlifting and all that kind of crap. Ladies, what do you think about a man being his best friend as a woman? That's your husband. That's your wife. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all believe in that? Think about it. Especially when it comes to that, what you think? You think you can allow your husband or your wife to be friends with the opposite? She don't hang with nobody. She with you, or she going to the or she at the job going to the workplace station to get something to eat, and this a guy named Daryl. Every time you come in there to get her, it's her and Daryl. You understand what I'm saying? But they just friends though. You feel me? What y'all think? Huh? Y'all with that? Y'all believe in that? What you think I think? Oh, we ain't gotta say nothing, do it. Shit. Nowadays, you gotta worry about if she with her best friend, what's going on. So what you think you gonna think of her other nigga friend? Come on now, get out of here with that. The answer's no. If you got a man friend, we might as well be friends. No, nigga, no, nigga, no. That ain't the way the world built. No, it don't happen that way. Shit. But I appreciate y'all, man. Getting my rest, man. I have to, man. We empaths, we absorb a lot of energy, man. So sometimes we have to take time to just relax, get some rest, get your feet back, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel good, fresh fade. I took my walk. Might go to the gym later. I just, it's all good, man. But I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for always being patient with me, always watching me, loving what I do. Even though I know certain people watching me that may not like it, but that's okay. I know you're watching. Even if you don't think I know you are, that's okay. That makes it even better. So God will always humble you. Never forget how you got to where you at. And you ain't got nowhere without God. Y'all have a good one.